to find out, Boosie wanted 35,000 an episode.
Wow.
He was getting 25,000.
Wow.
So I don't get nowhere near that. And, you know, obviously it's based on the numbers because a lot.
Pocket watching alert, pocket watching alert. He don't get nowhere near that. So he feel like his prices gotta go up. Man, y'all need to pay attention to what y'all get, and that's it, right? Boosie done messed it all up for everybody. Because now everybody gonna think that they worth more than what it is. Do you know that the market determines your worth? The market determines your worth. If it's a hot market, your worth go up. If the market is regular, if you ain't doing no numbers, you don't get paid as much as somebody else. What's going on with these people? From the Charleston Whites to the Boosie, people shouldn't be known what you got saved or what you getting paid. In fact, if you look at business is like, hold up. Don't tell them what I'm paying you, especially if you are a manager and everything else. Let them keep guessing because they're going to feel like after a while, they want more. Prices going up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Another episode of Gossip Galore News. Let's see what's going on with Vlad and Aries and what Boosie have just started.
Boosie's clips in the millions. Now, again, I've had a few clips in the millions, but a lot of my stuff, the full interview, probably ranges around 300,000 to 500,000. So I basically said to Vlad, I go, hey, listen, man, I'm not trying to rape you financially. I know I'm not going to ask you for what you gave Boosie. But, you know, come on, man. I mean, break bread. And he goes, well, your numbers don't generate what Boosie generate. And so I showed him a bunch of, you know, people that quotes and on YouTube and like that and on my phone. And one person said, hey, man, I only buy Vlad subscriptions when I know he's interviewing you. Once the interview's over.
So not only is he watching Boosie Pocket, right? He watching Vlad Pocket too because Vlad gets subscriptions, right? And he gets at least 100,000 a month from subscription, right? On Patreon or anything else, or maybe on YouTube. So now he's like, well, people ain't going to subscribe because of you. Nah, together. See, that's what people don't understand, right? Business can't work by yourself. Business is generally a together thing, right? Like, for instance, I'm doing business right now, right? Without YouTube, then I won't have a business. Without TikTok, I won't have reference points. You get what I'm saying? Without Google, I can't search. Without Canva, I can't do my artwork in the background. All these things are part of my businesses. So it's no such thing as a one-person business. Even if you have a one-person business using AI or something along that nature, you got to use something else. It takes two to mingle. It takes two to dance. It takes two to romance. So saying it all to say, when you pocket watching and when you comparing yourself, I was told, my grandparents always told me, right? And the elders always told me, comparison is the thief of joy. Let me repeat. Comparison is the thief of joy. When you begin to compare yourself, that's when you lost. You lost the vision. You lost the war. Stop comparing yourself to what everybody else is doing. Compare yourself to you. Compare yourself. Am I better than I was yesterday? And I ain't saying we perfect. I ain't perfect. You're not perfect. No one's perfect. But try to be the best you every day as you could be. Try to do something better. Try to help somebody out. You know, try to promote positivity in this negative light. That's what I try to do. And I ain't perfect. Like I say, I'm no saint. Sometimes I'm a sinner. But that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Let's continue.
I canceled the subscription. Another guy said, hey, man, Aries is a beast. Pay him what you pay in the mother. And blah, blah. So there's a bunch of these for the raise.
They don't understand the business of it, Aries. They don't understand the business of it. Now y'all got, what's the name, heated.
Fuck Aries Spears. Aries Spears, who's doing better than he ever has, who's making more money than he's ever made in his whole career. And he's still jealous as fuck over Boosie. He's jealous of another man because he's making more money on a platform than him, even though he's making way more money ever. And it clouds his fucking judgment so bad that he wants to crash out. He doesn't even want to have a conversation. He thinks that these stupid ass comments justify his position. So I said, yo, I'm fucking done. Fuck him. He's not welcome to the platform anymore. I don't give a fuck.
No more makeup?
Yeah, no more makeup. I'm sorry, Candace. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
She's a sweetheart too, man. Candace is so great. I kind of feel bad that we're not going to hire her every month to do, Aries makeup.
Man said no more makeup. What is he doing wearing makeup anyway? What's up with him? Now, I get it. As a commentator and all this, you want to look polished. You want to look good in the camera light. But makeup? Maybe he's an anchor or something like that. Maybe he's one of those things. Let's see what they talking about. Maybe.
And I said, I'm fucking done.
What is he making up?
I'm not doing this shit anymore because Aries was making after expenses about half the profit. And I said, yo, I could get in front of the camera myself and make that without the fucking headache of this dumbass motherfucker. So
I think that's the new.
Vlad not having it. Vlad, and this is the thing though, right? When you start the pocket watching thing, it's like a disease. Not everybody feel like they worth more than what they actually worth. And I'm not saying Vlad ain't making money in different ways off of one person. Sure he is. So I'm sure if Vlad said, look, we can sit down and talk. I can give you a little bump. I can do something for you, but you know what I'm saying? I got to make sure that I make it proper too. People understand it. And Vlad is already rich. He's already a millionaire. So people are watching that too, especially if you're not a millionaire. Boosie make his own money. Vlad make his own money. Aries, to me, he should have been quiet on this one. And I'm not saying that a man shouldn't know his worth, but it's not about what you think you're worth, right? It's about what the market tells you you're worth. Everything has a market. The streets has a market. You can say you do this, you do that. What's your value? What are you doing? Corporate has a market. Grocery stores has a market. Selling sneakers has a market. Retail has a market. The market determines your value based on the market and based on what you're contributing to the market and what you're producing and what you're profiting based on the market. That's who determines your worth or not. So I just want to tell these people, don't get fooled. Sometimes keep your head down to get up. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes, you could be getting paid more, but are you doing the work to be getting paid more? And not only that, is the market even allowed or expanding enough for you to even consider getting paid more? Or do you have any skill sets other than that makes you more marketable? You get it? No one is going to pay you what you're worth at the end of the day, because if they paid you what you're worth, it won't be no profit for them. Welcome to Business 101. See, Gossip Galore News, we got some common sense here. But I found out that common sense ain't really so common at all. But like I say, what this have created is a war between people hyper inflating what they really worth. And I may be using big words today. I read, I can keep it down on a third grade level for y'all too, because that's when most people gonna understand. Not calling you dumb or anything along that nature, but I understand the market. Once again, I'm gonna keep using the word market. I understand the market, what's going on with guess what? The market. Boosie is marketable. Hey, he had what's the name on the show the other day. I'm gonna play that one too when he was trolling. What's his name? What's 50 Cent partner name that always talking about the ducks and the caviar? He ducks and caviar and stuff like that. Yayo. Tony Yayo. We're gonna see what he said about this after this is said.
But you use the black community when you need us, and you play the black card when you in some black dussy. Vlad, you are a coward, a narcissist, and a hypocrite. You said to me in my face on multiple.
Hold up. Aries Spears. Britney Spears. Aries Spears. If Vlad was Vlad, god damn. If Vlad was using the black community, which don't nothing spin without us, ain't nothing like the black dollar. Hey, we can't talk about nothing without going viral if it ain't black. Just saying. The algorithm supports us, and it may support us in a negative lighting, but it supports our ways because that's what pays. Anyway, gossip galore news. But you can't, you try like snitching on yourself there, buddy. Hey, buddy. You're kind of snitching on yourself there because if Vlad was using the black community, wasn't you using the black community too? It's kind of funny when the money enters the picture, ain't it? It exposes all parties. Wasn't you there using the black community too? So I kind of see you being a little bit hypocritical here. I kind of see you throwing a little hissy. Little kitty. I see you doing that there. My boy. I see you doing that there. Aries, you gotta do a little better with the drama, man. But let's continue.
Occasions that we are friends. Apparently, Vlad decided to do an interview where he's taking shots at me and throwing me under the bus. And let me just say for the record, Vlad, you are a coward.
People got to understand this is business. When you put friendship in business, sometimes it just don't work. Most of the time, it don't work. It don't work. It's just not going to work because y'all not going to see eye to eye on certain things. Friendship is a whole different thing. Business is a whole different thing. Business, you damn near got to be cold-hearted if you want to be very successful. If you really want to be very successful, you have to be cold-hearted in business. Just saying.
A narcissist and a hypocrite, because I didn't even really watch the whole video.
9 times out of 10, when I hear the word narcissist, generally a girl will be like, "You so narcissistic. You're a narcissist. You only care about what you're doing and what you think." Yes, I'm narcissistic if that's the case. Yes, I care about what I'm doing and where I'm going. If that's being narcissistic, I need to see a doctor, a therapist, whatever. You got it. Generally, guys don't say narcissistic. Generally, that come from someone bitter. Wouldn't you say? Leave y'all thoughts down below. Don't y'all BMs will say, he narcissistic? Don't y'all little sneaky link will say, he narcissistic? He don't do nothing that I like doing, but I don't know why I like him because he don't really like doing what I like doing, but I still like him though. That's because you yourself got to be narcissistic too. It takes one to know one, right? When you super focused, you know what they call you? Narcissistic. When you're on your way to being a king, you know what they say? Well, he's so narcissistic. It's like, all right, what else I'm going to be? You know? Like, what else I'm going to be? Let me let it play.
Because what turned me off immediately was he started out by saying, "We not friends." You said to me in my face on multiple occasions that we are friends. But now all of a sudden, because I asked you for a bump in pay and that pissed you off, we're not friends. So which is it? I want a little bit of bump in pay because I know my value. You once had Lord Jamar, Godfrey.
You don't know your value. The market determines your value. I'm tired of telling y'all that.
Tony Yayo, Boosie, and me, all of which many times people said were your best guess. Who's the only one left? Me. Godfrey left, Jamar left, Yayo left, and Boosie left.
Tony Yayo ain't never leave, and Boosie probably gonna be right back. You gassing your own self up. In fact, you showing your hand, and Vlad's gonna be like, you know what, he gotta go. He don't really have no leverage. You think he got leverage. He has no leverage at all. You got to go. That's all you're doing. You're just showing your little hands. That's it.
I'm the last one standing. I watched the show because of you. Yo, I subscribe to his channel. The moment your interview's over, I unsubscribe. There's value in that. You're mad at me because I'm recognizing my worth. And I told you I wanted to be fair. I wasn't even saying pay me what you pay Boosie, because I get it. Asking you to be a little bit fair. Because what you do is you want to be seen so badly. Doing what you do best, which is stay behind the camera. 2 times you asked to come to my shows. One, I forget where it was in LA. I think it was Oxnard or Brea or whatever. And then the other one at the Nova Theater. Both times I gave you free tickets. And you said to me both times, yo, shout me out, shout me out. Because it's so important for you to have the attention on yourself. And I didn't shout you out because I knew that. That was my moment. That was my time. When I'm on your show, it's both our time. Then here's the other thing. You went and talked about my podcast partner, Andy Steinberg, who you befriended. Both times you came to my show. Now all of a sudden you talking about him? Make that make sense. Want to boost your numbers? Who do you always go to?
The nigga was getting paid $4,000 an interview. He asked Vlad for a raise, and by the end of the day, he told Vlad he'll do it for free. Yo, Vlad got these niggas in a blender. He asked for a raise. He's getting paid. He asked for a raise. Vlad clowns him about the raise, and he says, fuck it, I'll do it for free. What? Yo, how does he keep getting away with this shit? The nigga was getting...
Just because I didn't feel like I really needed to. But I'm going to address it because the warrior-like spirit in me, that's the Aries, because that's my zodiac, is fighting it. But I'm going to try to be a gentleman about it as much as I can. Apparently, Vlad decided to do an interview where he's taking shots at me and throwing me under the bus.
Now, I hate to keep pausing it, but I want to, because I'm fair and I'm not just, everybody keeps saying, oh, you're Vlad's friend. No, I'm calling spade a spade. Aries Spears or whoever. Y'all keep losing in this battle. Vlad is making $10,000 off his response to you. You're going on Instagram Live. That's his entire point why he talks to you like that. You don't have a platform to run to that you can monetize a response. Vlad goes to his paid platform. He responds to Boost. He gets 1 million in 2 clips in 2 days. You know what that money is? About 10 grand. And y'all keep wondering, well, what? You see why he's probably reluctant to pay y'all. Y'all ran to Instagram Live. But the point of what I've said to all y'all from the get-go is that platform matters. You're not bigger than the platform.
Just because I didn't feel like I really needed.
He ain't bigger than the program, man. He's not bigger than the program. He don't get it. He don't get it. He don't get it. I kind of get it. I obviously understand it.
So then I get these text messages from Aries. Yo, Boosie's getting 25,000. We need to renegotiate. And look at these comments. Look at these YouTube comments. I only watch Vlad TV when Aries on. Yo, Aries needs a raise. Aries is my favorite guest. He's the only one I watched. And I said, well, first of all, you just got raised up. You get nowhere near the views of Boosie. Nowhere near the views. Like, Boosie's just a way bigger figure. The shows that Boosie does are massive compared to what Aries Spears does. And, like, Boosie on camera is way more entertaining than damn near anybody. Boosie's a force, man. He's an awesome personality. And on top of it, when I told him, you know, the whole thing with Boosie getting paid 25, Boosie was really getting paid 20, but then I figured out a way to get him more money by doing house tours. You see what I'm saying? So it's really 20 plus 5 for the house tour. Yeah. And a lot of times the interview might not make the 20, but the house tour will make some extra money. So then,
you know, we had a good time. Shout to the Fountain Blue, Club Live, Miami, and my first time having caviar creme brulee. And that was like great.
Okay.
It definitely. And the caviar was like a reddish color.
Okay.
But I need all that shit up here because I need a raise like how Boosie need a raise and everybody need a raise. Tony Ayo deserves a raise, man.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Mm-hmm. So since last time, a couple people have parted ways with Vlad TV.
Right.
Most recently, Aries Spears.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting is Aries Spears made a video where he mentions you.
Right.
Let me play it for you.
Okay, play it for me.
People have said, yo, the most popular guest that Vlad has on Lord Jamar, Tony Yayo, Godfrey, Boosie, and Aries. I'm the only one left. Godfrey stopped because of the beef with Farrakhan, as did Lord Jamar. Tony Yayo just doesn't do it anymore.
I don't know. I just had two interviews. We just did 2 interviews like a couple of months ago. So I don't know where that came from. But I agree, those are the hottest people on the show. But I definitely seen your interview with Academics, heard it, and you explained like how things got better for Aries.
Oh yeah.
And to me, you what do they say? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So I mean, when you look at all the top podcasts, you know, you got Gilly and Wallow out there. They probably had like almost 1 million subscribers. I think 984. Math Hoffa's at 106. Rory and Mal is at what 334. Joe and Jada's like at almost at the 600,000 mark. And at the end of the day, Vlad TV is at 6.3 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of different. Like what people don't understand is you've been around since thisis50.com, Forbes DVD, Vlad TV, and you had WorldStar. So they don't understand that you came from that place to this place now, to YouTube. Like I could just always imagine if them platforms would have stayed as big as they was, like This Is 50, like he would have 10 million subscribers, 6 million.
Oh yeah, easy.
As well as WorldStar. I don't know how many subscribers they have.
Well, they actually have more than me, but they are generally a platform where they show music videos.
Right.
So other people put their music videos on the WorldStar channel. So it's a little bit different. You see what I'm saying? Because our stuff is all original content. They have a little bit, but it's mostly a platform for other people to put their music videos. And a lot of times, those other people are the ones that are monetizing it.
Right.
Or there's some sort of little split or whatever else.
So you under
it's just different.
So you under WorldStar, under subscribers. Now, from my experience, like I'm not a yes man. You know, we always disagree.
100%.
But one thing I could say is when I'm in Ireland, people do say, "Oh, I seen that Vlad interview." When I'm in Paris, I seen that Vlad interview. If I'm in Germany, I seen that Vlad interview. So as far as worldwide, Vlad platform, your platform is amazing to be on.
Thank you.
Doors open. So I seen the doors that open for me from doing Vlad, then going to the Breakfast Club and